Hello, welcome back to the Coin Telegraph booth here at Paris Blockchain Week. I am joined by Ben Zhou from Bybit. Ben, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Pleasure.
We'd love to hear from you, Ben, just to start up front. What is going on right now with the crypto market? Are we bottomed out? What is going on exactly?
Like from most people I talk to, they think we've bottomed out. They think. And recently we've seen some movement with Bitcoin coming up a little bit. But a lot of the excitement and the talk is about TradFi, RWAs coming on chain, how these TradFi assets, even gold, oil, can become using crypto as a vehicle to come on chain and trade. And we've seen a lot of volume coming out of exchanges on TradFi assets. So that's a lot of the trend that's happening currently.
And from an exchange perspective, have retail investors lost interest in crypto?
I would say compared to the peak time, maybe we have 30% less. But that's normal. We've been through a few cycles, and then it always happens when the market is a bit on the dip. But when the market picks up, everyone gets more excited again. So I don't see anything that's special about this case.
And what do you think needs to happen for the market to get excited again, for people to get back into buying, that 30% coming back in? What do we need?
I think we definitely need some catalyst. Probably whenever we see a catalyst, it's a new technology or new innovation that comes out. Like the last cycle, maybe it's meme coin, all these things. This cycle maybe it's AI, I don't know. But I was in the Hong Kong conference maybe a month and a half ago. I thought it was an AI conference because everyone was talking about AI. Maybe we'll see some synergy there. I think that would be interesting. Yeah.
Can you break that down? Because I think a lot of people use the AI buzzword in crypto, but a lot of people still don't know how the two are actually going to blend, in the sense how AI is going to help the crypto market expand. Can you explain how you think those are going to blend together nicely for crypto going forward, and why everyone is so excited about the two?
So if you talk about AI, specific AI agents that helps us, ultimately crypto is the underlying and the easiest form of money that an agent would use, right? That's number one. Number two is when you use the AI, essentially it can help users to do a lot of smart tradings where you previously cannot, right? For example, you can tell your AI to check the market inefficiency and then do some arbitrage, where previously it requires a lot of asset or a lot of infrastructure to do so, but now AI is very easy for any ordinary user. So I think those market opportunity will gradually reduce as people use AI. But I think we're only talking about the future. Maybe I think a few years down the road, where AI actually start to do the automated trading, then even buying things for the user, everything, then probably crypto will be the good underlying. Yeah.
And speaking of AI agents, is that something that you're particularly excited about? There's a lot of executives that are starting to use them now in different ways. Is that something that you've been experimenting with personally?
Yeah, not only personally. For the company, we actually give every employee what we call an AI agent to help them. And then basically whatever the employee can get access to, the AI agent will have a capability and access to. So when you ask the AI something, it will remember better than the employee. Our AI is automatic connect to the meeting minutes, the documents, the email, everything. So you can ask your agent, what happened to that meeting? What was the summary? You'll give that summary.
Oh, wow, okay.
And
has that improved productivity a lot?
Oh yeah, one of the biggest pain points is when you have an employee leaving, a new employee that comes, and that whole knowledge is gone, right? But with AI, it will retain that knowledge. And the new employee can just ask, what was the deal with that partner? It will tell you exactly what happened, how it happened. So the AI agent stays with the position, with the job title. The people can change, but the AI agent will stay. It's like a butler that stays there. And when you come, The butler that's working for this company, this position for 10 years, and has all the knowledge.
Right.
So that's what we see. And also when you start to have that, the AI can help you to do a lot of the manual stuff you previously do. I don't know, key in the client information, look for this, search for that. So I think that's really dramatically helping internal efficiency. Yeah.
And just moving on to, I guess, the trends that you've been noticing now in the crypto market. I mean, from Bybit's perspective, what are you really noticing over the past 12 months in the shift of behavior among retail traders?
I think the biggest shift everyone is talking about, not the crypto where we had, in the sense that 2-3 years ago, it's like this projects or Ethereum or Solana. Last 12 months, everything is about RWA. Everything is about, can I tokenize gold? Can I tokenize T-bill? I'm here in Paris. I talked to the banks here. They're like, okay, we have these great fixed income product. If we tokenize it, can you distribute it for us? So people look at even the exchange not like a crypto exchange anymore. They look at us as a global distribution channels to whatever they can tokenize. So that's one. And another interesting story I encountered is I was talking to a family office here, and they want to use Bybit, not get involved in crypto. They say, look, we want to de-risk. We want to have in our portfolio things from Hong Kong, Singapore, and UK. Can you do that? Because we have RWAs from these regions, and we can help them. So this is our way. We use Bybit not because we want to buy crypto. We want to de-risk. So that's something that's interesting. Yeah.
But that's interesting as well, that I guess there's a section of crypto that they're interested in, but not the whole part. They're just sort of starting. And you see that happening more and more now as, I guess, the market matures, but also certain areas become more popular than others.
I mean, although we want Bitcoin to become digital gold, but still Bitcoin is volatile, right? I mean, even with the recent down, they went to 60K and then now it's back to 70. So it's still a bit too volatile for very traditional players to consider as a store of value, which I think eventually will get there, but now today is not. But crypto is already, or blockchain's technology is already being utilized in other ways.
Yeah.
That it's good that adoption is happening and they are using it, but the moment I think the bull run happens, they will all start to have some distribution of portfolio into Bitcoin and things like that.
Do you see a bull run happening in 2026?
Maybe, I'm hoping. Yeah.
I guess, do you, from another standpoint as well, do you see this year being the best year for crypto or the worst year for crypto?
I would say probably it will be a good year of mass adoption. Like regulators really seeing this technology for stablecoin adoption, for tokenization. On the US, we have Clarity Act. Everything will be clearly defined, which I think will be huge. Like we talked to Goldman Sachs, and we talked to all these big banks. Although they offer the Bitcoin ETFs, but their own portfolio, they cannot touch crypto because it's not being defined. So with Clarity Act that coming in, then I think massive buying from this institution will happen. So I think it will be a pretty good year for adoption, pretty good year for compliance, licensing. But when they talk to a retail, they think about price. So a good year refers to something 100x. So yeah.
And you've mentioned a few times now about banks as well. I mean, you just had a conversation with banks here in Paris.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they're actually genuinely interested in crypto now, or they're just jumping on because it's been a hot trend in recent years? Like, do you feel like they're actually genuinely here for the long haul?
I think there's probably 30% of FOMOing. Basically, they don't want to miss out. They want to understand what's going on, but they don't fully understand. So let's at least get some interest in. So you see Deutsche Börse investing into Kraken. You see ICE invest into OKX. I think those ticket sizes are relatively small. I don't think they have a clear strategy. They want to do this, so they do that. I think it's just like, hey, let's do it. Let's just don't miss out for now.
Yeah.
And then I think another 50% is probably defensive strategy. If they don't get on tokenization, they don't do that, they will realize the next generation of young people will most likely be using crypto directly. If they don't do that, they might losing their pricing, they might lose their liquidity. So I think that's kind of combination of that. Yeah.
I guess now looking ahead, crystal ball, I know you're not a fan of the price predictions so much, but by 2030, what's a few things that you're really looking forward to seeing eventuate and happen within the crypto industry?
Look, there hasn't been a true global financial platform that offers everything. One platform offers US asset, Indonesian asset, Japanese asset, EU asset, or all the things all together. That is because the current financial market is separated. It's got geopolitical issues, but you know how internet came and it broke all the barriers. So as far as for information, everyone is on the even playing field. And that's what crypto is going to do for financial market. It's going to put everyone into even playing field. So a client from Nigeria will get the same access as a client in New York or London, right? So that one platform hasn't happened, and I'm hoping there will be one, and we are gunning for one by then. And that means it's truly financial freedom. You get all the choices you want. Yeah.
Do you think people have given up on the idea of Bitcoin being a form of currency now with the whole store of value gold narrative really taking over?
No, even gold is pretty volatile. So, I mean, I think whenever it goes down, people get a bit sad, but whenever it goes up, so I don't think on the long-term positioning of Bitcoin has changed. And I still think Michael Saylor's still buying, right?
Or just the idea of Bitcoin is currency. Do you think it's still going to be that, spending Bitcoin that it once
I think
was?
it's more of a store of value now. I think for spending, most likely stablecoin.
I guess just to wrap it up, and a bit of what is one brutal truth about crypto that you feel your users wouldn't want to know right now?
Wouldn't want to know?
Yeah. What's one brutal truth about crypto?
It's never too late. Because whenever I talk to anyone, they all say, well, it's too late. Bitcoin is too high. When I tell my friend to get some Bitcoin, they say $3,000 is too high. $10,000 is too high. But if you do understand the technology, how big it will bring, and what it will do to our world, I think it's never too late. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so
All
much,
right,
Ben. Appreciate it.
Thank you.